Okay, well I showed you that I cleaned those front ones up yesterday, but now I am going to attempt to clean out this part of the bilge, which has got just dust and dirt and lint and junk from months and months without really being used, and all the hair and dust, it's just gathering. I'm going to try to take and wipe up most of that junk first, so I don't just wash it down into the rest of it and clog everything back up again. And then I'll take and wash it out with some good old Dawn soap and water, which is good, not harmful to the environment. Okay, this is kind of the halfway point. I got that all scrubbed down. It's all got the soapy water in it and all that now, and it kind of looks like kind of a mess out here, but this will all get cleaned up. So right now, there's the part where I try to rinse some of this out. Being a boat, you can pretty much wash everything down. Try to get it down to the bilge though, of course. But it'll be okay. I'm going to end up cleaning all this out. All that down. Get all this washed down into the lower bilges. And hopefully I can get it all cleaned out. But we won't know until all this settles. I actually got to get the bilge on. I have it. Okay, I got the bilge just on, period. And it should be pumping. But just with that, you can see I still got bit of junk in here, everything, but it should be going down. That bilge pump will pump most of this out, and then I'll definitely have to come back here and clean the floors around the sides. Like I said, I can get this all wet, so it doesn't matter. Well, okay, that was the next stage. Oh, there. Now I know you can definitely tell the difference now. How that looks from that before picture. Now I got this pretty much cleaned out. I'm going to go ahead and clean all the floors in here real good, and then wash all this down to the lower ends and make sure that gets all cleaned out. But if you see, you know, it's a lot of work, but it's a good process, and it's something I should have done before now. Wow, that looks good. All nice and clean. Let this dry a little bit. One thing I have left to do is up underneath there. I got to clean that floor all good back in that way, and then flush all the nasty stuff that was in here down and clean that bottom one back out again. I've cleaned all those boards, and I didn't realize it's raining outside. I had the windows open. I'm just getting this wet's just coming in, just a little shower from the rain, and I'm looking at my pillow, and my pillow got all wet. I said, what the heck's going on? And I had the windows open, so I had to close them up to keep the outside rain coming in, outside water. Okay, there you have it. All nice and clean. All this is put back together. I should have done this a long time ago, but at least it's done now. I'm back on track. I try to get boat projects done, but it's I think this might finish my project for the day. Don't you think? I think I did good. I just want you to know This is sweat all up here. There isn't water mist coming on. This is all hand scrubbed, hand cleaned, no motorized. I am the motor. I was the motor. And I did a lot of on my knees, elbow grease scrubbing to get this thing looking as good as it does. So, good for me. That's all I say. Good for me. Yeah. Okay. This is Cooking with Dale again. Today, I'm making everybody's favorite, a grilled ham and cheese sandwich. Now, the secret with making good grilled ham and cheese is to butter both sides of the bread. That way you get the buttery taste on the inside, and on the outside the butter helps brown the bread, so it's a good toasty, nice tasting grilled ham and cheese sandwich. So I've already got the pan on, heating up. This will go in, and it will go in hot. Got that up there. Butter off my hands. Get this out of the way. Put my butter back so it doesn't get too soft. And we will make the sandwich. Basically, you got your bread, ham on it. Put all this together. I put it all together before I even put it in the pan. No need to worry about warming one side of it or the other. The butter on the bread should be nice and warm now. Let's see. Yeah. I know you probably couldn't hear it, but it's a nice little sizzle. Now we'll take in let this cook. I got the flame, about medium kind of. I want it kind of hot. I want it to toast. I want it to actually toast the, where am I at? I want that way down here, okay. I want it to actually toast the bread. So, well, I guess grill the bread. Hence the name grilled ham and cheese. And I've got the ham in it, cheese in it, and the heat from this will melt. It'll heat up the ham, and it will melt the cheese, and it will taste just wonderful if I get the right consistency here. Wow, I may have this too hot. It already, yeah, turn that down a little bit. Put it on the other side. That grilled up nicely. This is gonna go quick and easy. I like that. I just hope it'll should melt the cheese inside. Let's hope anyway. I don't know what else to say about this. It's one of the simplest sandwiches, hot sandwiches you can really make. You know, put it together, butter, put it together, cook it on one side for a little bit. Cook it on the other side for a little bit. Let's see. We're going to let that side cook a little bit more. Now I turn it down. And the cheese, I think, is on that side too. So that'll help melt that cheese better. So all good news for me. Like I said, after all that hard work I did cleaning that bilge and stuff out, which looks great, by the way. It really didn't do much from our list. Did knock a couple things off. Well, that looks like it's starting to steam. Ah, good. Now that's a good grilled ham and cheese sandwich. Well, I'm going to sit down. I'll probably put some grapes on the plate with it, and I'm going to have me a really good lunch. Bye now. Okay, I'm actually showing you just the after view of this because the before view I wasn't really proud of. It was down inside that compartment in there. There's some water that came from my stuffing box, was water coming out, and there was a slight drip. I've got some oil still in the back I have to clean up, just a tiny film, but all it takes is just a few drops of oil will take and cover a whole lot of water space. Somebody told me too, a little black goes a long way when it comes to oil. It's absolutely true. So I got this kind of clean. I cleaned up around here pretty good. I still have, you can see, there's still, the only way to get this all out is to get this, take this out somewhere and steam clean this whole thing. I can't do this by hand. It's just way too involved. So right now, I got this cleaned out, and I'll keep up with it. Like I said, this was over like 2 days of travel before I got here. I didn't fix it, which I should have, but up until now, as you've known, I've had like a lazy bone. But at least I got that. Another thing to check off my list to do, my to-do list, and we'll go from there. But I'm making progress slowly, but a lot quicker than I was the last couple months. Ahoy! Put that sail up, boy!